Every summer we have fun. Every summer we are going down. Every summer we are surfing around until the sun goes down. Everybody's gonna wild. Everybody's gonna be so young. All the beautiful girls are found, carrying their souls around.
This is our breakfast today. Okay, so what are you eating? Tell.
I'm eating 3 sausage, 1 egg scrambled, and 2 carrots. Like 1 carrot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 pieces of potatoes. Divided. Yeah, and then 3 meat.
3 pieces of meat.
3 pieces of meat. Yeah,
Okay.
as a breakfast.
It's a breakfast.
Yeah.
That's huge. Anyway, me I'm eating 3 sausages, 2 scrambled egg, and like a quarter of a potato.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
We have so much left. You could have taken, like me.
No, but I think this is how I've learned to eat since I started to watch my weight. So this will take me a long way. Basically more proteins and very little carbs.
Yeah.
So my plate is 60 to 80% protein and 20% of carbs.
Yeah. And which one is the carbs?
The potato.
The potatoes.
So actually this I just eat to remove some cravings. You know, so,
Yeah.
someone used to have cravings for carbs. So it's just like cheating my brain with it, but most of it is just protein.
Yeah. Mine then. How will you rate it?
I think that it's too huge for a breakfast.
No, it's not. Look, I play football all the time. I burn more than I eat, I think. So I eat more.
Yeah, but I think for you,
yeah,
it's okay because
it's okay.
you are more active. You play football, so you train most of the time, so you're more active. So that is you actually need to eat a good amount of carbs because you need energy, like the potatoes and stuff.
Yeah, carbs, not protein.
You need to balance them well, almost 50-50.
Yeah.
Because you're active, you need energy and you also need muscles and all this. So you need to kind of balance them because at the end of the day, you burn everything.
Yeah.
But for someone who's not so active, I work out and stuff, but most of my day is just sitting in office. So I don't need a lot of energy in my diet.
Yeah.
So in a day, probably I need to eat more proteins than carbohydrate. But I think the general idea is just that you need to take in less calorie than you, and you need to burn more. So if you, let's say, in the day you take in 1,500 calories, for you to maintain or lose the weight, you at least need to burn, let's say, 2,000 calories.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
that app that I used before, it recommended for me to, eat like 1,200 calories, and then after, exercising and all that, at night when I see how much I burn of what I've eaten, then usually I've eaten more than I've burned.
Which is actually not the way if you want to lose weight.
Yeah, but then I burn more the next day, or then I eat like 500 and I burn like 2,000.
Yeah, then it's okay because at the end of the day it balances out. So for the day before, it actually goes over for the day before. So that's good because actually some days you're active, some days you're less active.
Yeah.
So that's good. But generally, I think the idea is you need to burn more than you eat. then you can lose weight. And if you want to keep, they need to just to be like balanced around there. You eat 12,000 calories, 1,200 calories, you burn around the same. And then your weight will just be around the same. But if you want to lose, you have to actually burn more.
Okay.
So, but I mean, listen, you see, now I eat like this, but do you want to know how I used to eat in Africa before I learned to watch my weight?
Yeah.
I mean, I will basically eat sausages, eggs, let's say 3 sausages, 2 eggs like this, and like 3 to 4 slices of bread, and buttered.
Wow.
And then I will take tea with milk, with sugar in.
Wow. That's it's not that, overrated, but
But you know,
it's just that the bread.
yeah, bread
Which
is,
kind of bread? Is it like
of course, white bread,
white bread?
which has so many empty calories. So I'm sure like 5 pieces of bread, if you put butter on it, you've already passed over 500 calories. And that's just breakfast. You've not added other stuff in. Then you have tea with milk and sugar.
Yeah.
So breakfast alone, I think I will eat more than 1,000 calories. Breakfast alone.
Wow. How about you try that after so you can see what how much you eat in a day. Then we can show them later how in a week if you went over than what you burned.
I used this kind of app before. Immediately I started maintaining my weight. I used the app. And it worked well with me actually because it kept me on toes. Sometimes when I've gone overboard, then I can see the app is saying you've overeaten and stuff. But we can do that again and show for the purpose of those who want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, I usually eat breakfast, 3 breads with cheese, and then I don't eat breakfast. I eat lunch. I skip breakfast and I eat lunch, 3 bread, and then at before going to training, later in the days, I eat noodles or 3 bread again. Yeah, or rice if we had it for yesterday. Usually noodles. Oh, or what's it called? Grape.
Grape?
Grape.
Grape, okay, oats.
Yeah, and then all oats, and when I eat 4 spoons of oats, and then that one keeps me, for the under the training. And then when I come home, then I eat into the night because otherwise I think I get hungry while sleeping. And then when I wake up, my stomach is flat again. And then I start again.
Yeah, but I think the takeaway for this video is supposed to be somehow, breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah.
Breakfast. I think people do it in different ways, but nutritionally, those who are nutritionists recommend that someone should eat good breakfast.
Yeah, it could be.
Good breakfast. So you should try to eat good breakfast and then limit the lunch and eat very little in the night. And I've seen over by trying different ways. I will eat most of my carbs before, in the breakfast and in the lunch. And in the evening, I will just do a protein. And that really worked for me. So breakfast, they say you eat like a king, but don't eat too much. Just according to how you think you can burn it. If you're more active, you can eat reasonable big amount.
Yeah.
If you're less active, you work in the office, you don't move a lot, just eat reasonable size.
Yeah.
Because the idea is to burn more than you consume. Burn more calories than you consume. That is the idea about weight.
Yeah.
Burn more calories than you consume. That is the baseline. Whatever way you do, you should try to make sure that you go in that manner. Yeah.
And then there's those that don't care about their weight, like me, and I just eat what my brain says it want to eat.
But I think you don't care because you know behind your back you know that you will train to burn it.
Yeah.
But I think the moment you will become less active, then you will start thinking about that.
Yeah, then that's when I stop. Like when in some weeks when I know I'm not going to be active, then like I don't eat that much.
So it's not that you don't care. You do care actually. You know how to do it, and you just do it randomly. But you know
without
how to do
thinking.
it.
Yeah,
Without thinking, you care. I mean, if you say you don't care, it's just these people who just eat because it's sweet, and they don't care whether they will train, they will burn it. They just eat. So that is not exactly you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, so I care. I care about my weight.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let us enjoy the breakfast. Today is a Saturday.
Yeah.
So some juice as well. But normally I wouldn't take the juice in the morning. I will just take tea with no sugar and lemon tea. So, but Saturday, Sunday, those are usually my cheat days. I can give in to cravings like something sweet once in a while, which is okay. I mean, you also need to appreciate yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be strict on yourself 100%. It doesn't work that way.
No.
So yeah. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to weight watching.
Yeah.
Okay, we enjoy and then we start our day.